afternoon, Bengals. Please rise and stand with me while AJ, aka Sox, Swanger, honors America with the singing of the national anthem.
Apologies if this is trash.
No, don't say that.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Awesome, good job. All right, joining us today on behalf of your high schools in District 6, we have Mr. Jeff Cranston, who's the principal at Greeley West High School, and Ms. Pam Hernandez from Greeley Central High School. So if you could give it up for them, that'd be great. Today is all about the transition from our relatively small middle school to your respective high schools. And we know that even though our students' journeys will take them down different paths, our best hope is that we are sending you off as Bengals who are tenacious, hardworking, engaged, and caring. I also want to thank our families who will be watching this event on this special day. You have entrusted us with educating your children during these important years in their academic journey, and we hope we did not disappoint. If you learned anything in your time here at Brentwood, I hope you learned that you are in control of your life and that you have the power to succeed. You can control 3 things: your attitude, your effort, and your energy. Every student here has the power to achieve all A's and B's in high school, but you have to want it. And even more than a grade point average, you have the potential to make every day better for those around you. When I think about Brentwood, I think about the love we have for one another in our school. I encourage you to always choose love. Love your work, love your friends, love your family, love yourself, and love the stranger you just met, and above all else, love that journey. Every person and experience in our lives ultimately contributes to the person we are and who we can become. The more love we share and have, the more meaningful our lives will be. Before I turn it over, keep in mind that the best way to honor your teachers and your parents and yourself is to walk into high school confident and eager. Stay away from negative influences, get involved, challenge yourself to work harder than you ever have before, care about other people, and work to make yourself a little bit better every single day. So in closing, be yourself, be leaders, be learners, and above all else, be Bengals. At this time, I'm going to welcome Priscilla Castillo to the stage. You just have to hold that down. You're great.
Okay. This year has been one of the most interesting school experiences, from switching to online in the middle of my 7th grade year to returning to school in August due to COVID and all the delays. I have met many cool people and had some of the most supportive teachers. None of my teachers this year have ever doubted me nor given up on me. The one teacher I want to thank most is Mr. Johnson. He was a great teacher and did very well his first year. I'm glad I was able to have him as one of my last teachers at Brentwood. And just like me, I'm sure you had that special teacher who made your year. Don't be too scared to tell them. This year had many ups and downs and became very stressful at times, but I'm glad to have gone through this crazy time. I learned valuable lessons and gained social and personal experiences under my belt to take with me as I began to enter high school. My 3 years at Brentwood were amazing. I was able to keep my grades up all 3 years with the support of my teachers and the Dream Team program. This year opened a lot of new experiences for me. I am glad that I got to experience new adventures with people. This year I learned how to become comfortable and adjusted to my new environment I may not have wanted to get to know before. I have learned how to come out of my comfort zone, and with that I was able to get to know so many cool people. My 8th grade year will be a year to remember. I am glad I was able to embrace the challenges because they made me grow as a person. I have more skills and more confidence to take with me in my journey to high school. At this time, please help me to welcome Jamal Hernandez to share some of his experience and lessons he's learned.
Brentwood Bengals. I think it's crazy 3 years ago most of us were leaving our elementary schools and we're coming together as one big Bengal family. With either you joined us in 6th grade or you joined us later in the years, but it all matters. All of you here today are leaving as Bengals forever. When I think back on the time here, I'll never forget the life lessons I learned, especially when it comes to putting others before myself. One of the experiences that taught me the value is Boys to Men. This group was designed to support us young men to find our ways. Not only did we pick up trash around the school regularly, we also wiped down snow from the teachers and other staff members' car windows. We also learned a lot about ourselves and how important it is to think about others. Through Boys to Men, Mr. Hesch's leadership, I became a leader, a mentor, and a friend to some of our very important students in our school. I had an opportunity to serve as a volunteer at the Special Olympics and be a part of something bigger than myself. As we prepare for high school, I encourage you to take any opportunity because it could lead you to find more stuff about yourself and whoever you really are. After all, who else can become the self-proclaimed president of Brentwood Middle School? Without confidence and courage, thank you all for the lessons you have taught me and taking this big adventure with me. Let's go Bengals, and please help me welcome Miss Jenner, who also is moving on to another adventure to the stage.
Good job, Jamal. First things first, Snapchat. There we go. Okay, all right. All right. Hello. I'm speaking on behalf of all of your 8th grade teachers today. I know that it might be weird for me to be speaking to you because I taught online this year, but I asked your fellow 8th grade teachers if they wouldn't mind if I could come send you guys off to high school as you embark on this next journey. So, thank you for letting me come speak to you today and celebrate your accomplishments. This year has brought new challenges like never before. You were asked to step into the Brentwood environment with new rules and procedures. You utilized technology, you experienced cohorts and made new friends. And most of all, you showed resilience. As 8th graders, you read the story Unbroken, the story of Louis Zamperini. You learned how he relied on his skills and his perseverance to continually be resilient in difficult situations through life. You show these same traits, and you continue to show growth, confidence, strength, maturity, and passion. This year, you were unbroken. You refused to let minor setbacks affect you and your final year in middle school. You found new ways to think, communicate, and act. You grew in your interests and hobbies. And for most of you, most importantly, you found your voice this year. And I encourage you, as you continue on through high school and college and your career in life, to continue to use that voice. Don't let anyone quiet you. Congratulations, guys. You're amazing. And now, give it up for the Brentwood Jasmanian Devils.
It's not working.
Brentwood Bengals. This year we have an opportunity to honor 3 special individuals. Being a teacher is one of the most challenging yet most rewarding careers a person can have. It's sometimes hard for us to realize that outside of school, our teachers are living their own lives as mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, and friends. They are selfless and consistently put our needs before their very own so we can realize our own goals and live out our dreams. Teachers have patience and grit. When times are hard, they are strong for us. This year has been wild, to say the least, and not likely what any of these individuals had in mind for their final year in education. But they have persevered and overcome. It is hard to quantify the impact that Mr. Dudley, Mr. Shaw, and Mrs. Azari have had on the thousands of lives they have touched over the duration of their careers. But what we do know is that they have made a difference. Simply put, students' lives are better because of them. At this time, if we could have Mr. Dudley, Mr. Shaw, and Mrs. Azari come to the stage so we can honor you. Retirement is all about reflection and relaxation, so we thought there was nothing better than letting you rock your way into retirement. Please have a seat while we thank you for your years of service and your commitment to kids just like me. Jordan Cruz will now share a few words about Mr. Dudley.
This year, I was fortunate enough to be in the classes that Mr. Dudley supports. Mr. Dudley started teaching in 1989 and spent all of these years working in the classroom and coaching football, track, and cross country. As a collegiate athlete, Mr. Dudley was able to impress his life experiences and hard work and tenacity on us. At times, our cohort could be described as challenging, but Mr. Dudley seemed to have infinite patience and calm demeanor. Each and every day, I genuinely appreciate the fact that he always made it a priority to check in with all of us students in class, whether we asked him to or not, and see what students' help we might need. Always willing to go above and beyond for students. Mr. Dudley is an advocate that I'm grateful that was able to be known. Please give it up for Mr. Dudley. Now, Jordan Birdwell will highlight a little bit about what makes Mr. Shaw great.
Okay. Hi. Okay. I'm so grateful to recognize a Bengal who has definitely been there for so many of us. Mr. Shaw has been a great counselor over the last 7 years at Brentwood Middle School. He has gotten to know the staff and the students so well over the years and has become a huge part of the Bengal family. His open-minded passion for helping others has allowed him to be super supportive both academically and emotionally. Mr. Shaw listens to students and advocates for their needs. He gets to know students and helps them overcome their challenges by asking the right questions and being reflective. He cares about student success and works with teachers, families, and community members to help students grow to their full potential. We want to thank you, Mr. Shaw, for all the time and energy you have put into the school and the lasting relationships you have made while you were here. We hope your retirement is filled with lots of fishing, motorcycle rides, and improving your guitar playing skills. You will surely be missed. We are sad to say goodbye, but remember, once a Bengal, always a Bengal. Thank you, Mr. Shaw. You will definitely be missed. At this time, I welcome Jesse Ellis and Ermias Tesfasalasi to recognize none other than Miss Azari.
For as long as 31 years, one extraordinary educator has dedicated her time to help direct the band program here at Brentwood Middle School. Mrs. Zari is probably the best instructor you can ask for. When I first met Mrs. Zari, she already knew my brother, and from the wonderful things I heard from him, I knew her class would be outstanding. And when taking her class, Mrs. Zari took things at a steady pace so her students could fully understand what they were learning. No matter what, Mrs. Zari was serious about her work and always pushed her students to their greatest potential. Mrs. Azari also gave her students many opportunities that they may have never otherwise experienced. It was hard learning to play saxophone, but Mrs. Ari was always there to help me learn and show growth. She isn't the person just to give up on the first try. She's willing to try over and over until she achieves her goal. For example, when COVID hit us and we transferred to online learning, Mrs. Ari tried her absolute best to make sure it was still possible to learn and still have fun. Then when we went back to school this year, Mrs. Ari still had the challenge, but she took on different learning methods. She took on different learning methods just for us. Mrs. Ari is an incredible instructor, and she's particularly a clever individual. She's additionally a talented narrator, and her stories will end with a valuable lesson. As we proceed onward, we will forever be grateful for the chances Mrs. Ari has given so many of us.
In our world today, we are in the midst of a pandemic, yet businesses, schools, and teachers have found a way to keep working. A prime example is the great Mrs. Azari. Throughout everything, she finds a way to always appear happy and brighten our day. Even better, Mrs. Ari teaches the best subject ever, music. For 3 years I've had band and 2 years of jazz band with her. I've really enjoyed all the events and opportunities she creates for all students, and she has been doing this for 31 years here at Brentwood. For example, last year before the pandemic, we went to a Denver Nuggets game and played the national anthem for the NBA, which is not an everyday thing. She has taken students to Broadmoor, a Rapids game, and more. This year we had no jazz and couldn't play in a band like we hoped, but even so, Mrs. Ari found new things to teach, one being guitar and another piano. This is just one of the many examples as to how her creativity and commitment to kids persevere. Mrs. Ari's tenacity, creativity, and commitment are going to be missed, but her legacy will never be forgotten.
Thank you for everything, Mrs. Ari. We can't say thank you enough for all you have done for us, or the many other things you had throughout the years. We hope your retirement is great as you are, and we hope you get to go to Hawaii. In honor of you, we present you with 3 things here today. This sign that will be hung in our music hallway at Brentwood later in our new building. Azari Avenue will be a reminder to all the hard work and belief in kids will make them meet expectations.
Okay. This scrapbook is a collection of letters and photos collected by Miss Neri and Miss Dinner to help you remember your time at Brentwood and the lives you've touched. This is only a small sampling, but your impact is vast. We hope you enjoy the kind words in this book as well as the photos capturing some amazing memories of some amazing people. We also have a special guest who would like to honor you with the song he wrote after being inspired by you. Mason Hitchens will now play his song, For Azari.
How'd you get over there? I didn't even see.
for a second.
Okay, should I take this off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big loud.
Okay, hello. Hi guys. I was once up here a long time ago. I didn't really write anything. I wasn't really prepared to speak, but I figured that I should. I'll keep it short, but I just want to let you guys know that you're looking at the best band teacher in the world. I mean, give her a hand. Come on, guys. Coming into middle school, it was kind of tough for me. I had a lot of stuff happen about halfway through my 6th grade year, and it was just rough. I was not very happy with anything in my life, and I felt like I really had nothing to really push me, to motivate me to do anything. And then my 7th grade year, I joined her band, and that's what kept me going, was the jams. I love the jams, and I'm gonna be honest with you, if it wasn't for Kathy Azari, I probably wouldn't be here right now. I swear. If it's anything, she's the reason that I was almost so lost, but I found my way back, and it was through her and her band class, and I just appreciate her, and she's a lifesaver. She really is, guys. I mean, give her a hand. Come on.
It would mean nothing without fantastic students like these and him and all of you. And your teachers and the staff at Brentwood has been gold for 31 years. That's a long time. And thank you. I appreciate it.
Should be the last one.
Your mask. Right here. You have to hold it down with your other hand. Okay, ready? Got it?
Get there. Okay.
Up to your mouth. Real close enough.
8th graders, we did it. Whether you thrived in middle school or barely survived in middle school, it has been a journey. Each one of you crossing the stage today passed each of your classes in the final quarter of the school year, and I would be remiss without mentioning that this year was different than anything we ever had endured. Although this does not bear the same significance that our high school or collegiate stage will, it is still important to honor our achievement and hard work. For 4 years from now, our best hope is that we see every 8th grade Bengal walking this stage with a diploma in their hand and the way to the future of their dreams. While many of you fought for A's in every class, others worked hard to grow up and mature and finally figure out in this final year. Middle school can be hard. Seeing our growth has been rewarding for our teachers and administrators. They have definitely have something positive to say about each and every one of us and have played witness to our many successes. Today is our day, and together we should be proud of our accomplishments. We truly are a family, and there isn't any other group of people I would want to have alongside me in this journey. As we cross the bridge to middle school to high school, on our way to adulthood, I hope to remember that times that made you laugh, the times that made you cry, and the times that made you grow into a person you are today. I hope you remember what it means to be a Bengal and that you carry that with you to you over the next 4 years, and know that this place will always be our home. At this time, let's welcome Mr. Howdorf's cohort to the stage as we begin our bridge to high school.
This way, guys.
Old man? Oh, the Joe Walker.
What a deal.
I know.
Okay, and then
He needs a cigarette.
so that we can just. Wilson, you can just have your kids go ahead and line up too. Wilson's group, line up. You guys can help hand it. Here, I'll take this.
Okay, Camilla Neighbor is in this stack, and she's not here today.
Okay, I'll pull it out. All right. All right, you're ready.
Okay, the following students have met the expectations of Brentwood Middle School. As I start by reading the names, please hold your applause until everyone has walked across the stage. Oh, we're good? Or you can cheer for each one. Amaya Arce.
Say future graduate of wherever she's going.
Okay.
Say that.
Future graduate of Greeley West High School. Juan Carlos Ayala Reyes, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. My man.
Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Alyssa Blanco. Future graduate of Greeley Central High School, Jennifer Brandrup. Future graduate of Northridge High School, Sandrina Carey. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Yair Dominguez Chacon.
Priscilla Castillo is in there too, but read her next.
Future graduate, Greeley West High School, Priscilla Castillo. Future graduate, Greeley Central High School, Itzel Esquivel Melendez. Future graduate, Greeley West High School, Yesenia Fuentes Meza. Future graduate, Greeley West High School, Saeed Hassan.
Future graduate of Northridge High School, Jillian Jensen.
The one and only. Future graduate, Greeley West High School, William Kitchell. Future graduate, Greeley West High School, Rudy Lozano.
Future graduate of Greeley Central High School, Austin McKinney.
Yep, you got it. Next one.
Future graduate of Northridge High School, Oswaldo Perez Jr.
Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Angelique A.J. Sox Swinger. Future graduate, Greeley West High School, Haley Taylor. Future graduate, Greeley West High School, Eileen Vasquez Bocanegra. Future graduate, Greeley West High School, Alan Bavero Gonzalez.
Okay, Laney's group, go ahead and line up. Laney's group's going to go line up. Okay, go ahead, Wilson. Okay. We didn't have sound at the beginning.
You can have the extra sheet of
It's good.
All right, the cohort known as 8-2. Future graduate of Northridge High School, Natalie Albert Stout. Future graduate of Platte Valley High School, Jay Andrade. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Juliana Basil. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Janelle Bishop. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Aurelio Briseno. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Penda Kulalabili. Missed that one. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Jordan Cruz. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, John Dominguez. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Cody Dyer. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Nathan Evans. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Jonathan Hernandez. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Axel Loud. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Jacob Martinez Leach. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Josie Ruiz.
Can you do it?
Future graduate of University Schools, Josiah Sanchez. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Leland Taylor. And future graduate of Greeley West High School, Marlon Valenzuela Gutierrez. Go Steelers.
All right, this is cohort 8-3. Omar Arenas Montano, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Trey Aspa, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Angel Castillo Garcia, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Perla Cadillo Ortega, future graduate of Greeley West High School. London Daniel, future graduate, Greeley West High School. Yvonne Escalera Laguna, future graduate of Northridge High School. Maya Gonzalez Calderon, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Evie Haight, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Javier Hernandez, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Liliana Hinojosa, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Reseda Hoyos, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Taylor Passmore, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Gemma Lopez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. EJ McDowell, future graduate of University High School. Alondra Mina Diaz, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Victor Navarez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Dathan Nichols, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Diego Nunez, future graduate of Longmont High School. Amelia Peters, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Parker Norris, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Jose Rodriguez Escobar, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Emily Ulloa Ramirez, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Jennifer Vasquez Loma, future graduate of Greeley Central High School.
Okay, Antonio Banda, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Brendan Boone, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Kennedy Bragg, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Abigail Childs, future graduate of Early College Academy. Lauren D. Meyer, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Naomi Dominguez, future graduate of Northridge High School. Yatzari Gonzalez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Zeke Guzman, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Lorenzo Hernandez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Maya Hollingshed, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Rico Martinez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Areli Mendiola Morales, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Conrad Morales, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Gavin Peterson, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Prey Ray, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Nayeli Rodriguez Manila, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Brenna Sandoval, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Richie Santilla, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Kevin Stewart, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Ermias Fasalasi, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Nick Tahina, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Israel Vincente Gomez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Samantha Watson, future graduate of Early College Academy. And last, Aiden Young, future graduate of Greeley West High School.
Joshua Berman Aguilar, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Nur Bitney, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Mariana Carrillo Robles, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Brian Chavir Gonzalez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Ezekiel Cortez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Stephanie Dela Cruz, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Jay Diaz, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Emily Desodato Hernandez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Jeremiah During, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Yersalam Mbaye, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Gracie Felix Koss, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Zachariah Hassan, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Jimmy Angel Hernandez, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Jamal Hernandez Schaefer, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Victor Jimenez Benito, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Alejandro Lopez Marfo, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Anna Marcos Gonzalez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Izzy Martinez, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Mia Mendoza, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Linsa Mume, future graduate of Early College Academy. Okay, for all of you, choo!
Okay. Lilith Anderson, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Jordan Birdwell, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Eric Bocanegra, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Valeria Chavez Ramirez, future graduate of Early College Academy. Braden Cox, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Jesse Alice, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Jocelyn Pastor, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Gabriel Joyce, future graduate of Early College Academy. Blake LeCompte, future graduate of University Schools. Merlin Martinez Cordon, future graduate of Early College Academy. Cassidy Mashek, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Jeff Membrano Salcido, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Izzy Valencia, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Marcus Villapando, future graduate of Greeley West High School. Riley Wallace, future graduate of Greeley Central High School. Lizbeth Zarati Martinez, future graduate of Greeley West High School. I don't even know what it means.
I don't either. We should probably Google it.
Which one do you want?
I'll take these.
And then, no Daniel Ibarra, right?
No, that's Jalen Izagiri.
No, just make sure he's not.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Well, guys, we got to save the best for last, obviously, right? A future graduate of Greeley West High School, Connor Ashby. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Brendan Bauman. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Vanessa Chavez. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Dominic Cruz. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Logan McDowell. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, David Dew. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Mariana Enriquez. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Janessa Gomez. Future graduate of Early College Academy, Jalen Izagiri. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Leonard Lopez. Future graduate of Greeley Central High School, Layla Mann. She was always going to make it. Future graduate of Early College Academy, Caleb Miller. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Christopher Perez. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Emiliano Placarte. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Melanie Rios. Future graduate of Greeley Central High School, if I can keep the paper up, is Take So. Future graduate of Greeley West High School, Justin Torres Lopez. Future graduate of Greeley Central High School, Sebastian Gonzalez. Future graduate of Greeley Central High School, Bergen Wooten.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations, Bengals. On behalf of all the high school administrators in District 6, I'm going to welcome Mr. Jeff Cranston to share a few thoughts about your high school adventure. And you get to introduce Hubert when you're done.
That's right. It is the best. Hey, Rise Above. I see my one Rise Above t-shirt. Those t-shirts look sharp on you. So Rise Above. We came up with that theme after watching you guys this past year here. You guys, no excuses, just came and got the job done. You're going to always remember this year for the things that were taken away from you, but you'll also be the class that doesn't take things for granted. You know what it's like to have something taken away from you in a moment, and as a result, you'll always appreciate what you have when you have it. You understand what is within your control and what is out of your control, and work to make the best of every situation. I hope this year you'll I hope this year you'll value your relationships with everybody even more, and as you go into high school. And I hope you make the most of the opportunities when they present themselves and allow you to create a great future. Class of 2025, don't look backwards, continue to look forward, stay positive, work hard, and believe the best is yet to come, and rise above. All right, with that, I'm going to turn over to Mrs. Sievert.
Thank you, kind sir.
Gosh, I'm gonna miss you guys. Except for the ones that are booing. Okay, Peanut Gallery. I am honored and privileged to have had the opportunity to work with such a unique group of students. And what I mean by unique is being only one of its kind, unlike anyone else. Each of you have something to offer society and this world we live in. You just have to find what it is. You must challenge yourselves and those around you to do better. Be better, because you are better. And you do make every day a great day to be a Bengal. So I, as well as these fine educators and distinguished guests sitting behind me, know that the potential is there. As one of your assistant principals, I challenge you to be responsible enough to fix the little things that seem to hinder you from being and doing your best. Be respectful enough to always say thank you and appreciate that to all those who help you reach those milestones in life. Be ready to take on all challenges and obstacles that you face as you prove to the world that Bengals are always ready to give the claw. In closing, I would like to leave you with one of my all-time favorite quotes. It comes from the movie The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. For what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case, too early to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Start whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things you've never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. And if you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start all over again. Brentwood Middle School class of 2025, you are all a success story waiting to be told. So write a good story. Thank you. Now, for the last time, if we could have Mrs. Azari and Mrs. Neary join me on stage to lead us through one more rendition of the Brentwood Fight Song.
All right, y'all gotta stand up. Hey guys, this is the last time you're ever gonna sing this, so I need the most amount of energy I have ever seen from this class. This is the last time you're singing this together right now. Are you ready? No. Okay. Are you gonna clap? Yep. We are the Bengal Tigers. We stand strong and proud. When we cheer on our teams, we cheer long and loud. Go Bengals! Teamwork and good sportsmanship. It's a player's law. When we have to fight, 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 give the claw! The claw!